About ready to go, and on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Michael Harris the second, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's Austin Riley. Riley, in his 6th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Pitching in our game today, Chris Sale.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses. 1-1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Tosses to first. Lindor retired. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And singing against the southpaw on the mound. The Skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And there's a ball. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Mark Vientos in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
And that's outside. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Two in scoring position. Nobody out here at the top of the second. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
So here's Murphy now. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball one. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He makes the grab, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Sale back to work, and that is downstairs. Ball one. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And Sale deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's off the mark, and the count's full. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone.
Batting
We're seeing
fifth,
more
left
fastballs
fielder,
in that location. Hitters, especially
Nimmo.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Brandon Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. And he swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. On to the third inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And that's way high. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside. 3-2 now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned
Now
on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Arcia at second with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short. Lindor. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Now batting, Jurickson Profar. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. On to first. Profar is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Matt Olson, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a little high.
Ball one.
And that's ball one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Marcell Ozuna next to bat for the Braves. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Man on second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the designated
Marcell
hitter,
Ozuna
Ozuna
coming up to hit. And that one clips the corner.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
1-1.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
High fly ball out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Luis Angel
2 down,
Acuna.
base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That's off the inside corner. 2-0. That one missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First offering, and it just misses.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Next offering is downstairs. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Lindor tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. Step off throw to first. Acuna back on a dive. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line. And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand one. They trail here 2-0. Ozzie Albies
Leading
up
off
to the
for
plate.
Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Albies, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 2-2 now. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout.
Now batting,
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouled off left side. Missing inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's outside. It's 2-2. Ground ball right side. Acuna handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. Flied to left his first time. That is upstairs for ball 1. Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold the 2-0 lead. So digging in, Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Juan Soto.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure,
Up
hacking at those
next
first
for
two
the Mets,
pitches, but
third
clearly that last one
baseman,
fooled him.
Mark
He could have been sitting on
Vientos.
something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low, and 1-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Good
Up
fade and
next
sinking
for the
action of that
Mets,
changeup. Got that
first
hitter to roll
baseman,
over.
Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Just
No, that's
missed.
low.
The Mets down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Mets go down quickly, and they're down 2-0. Here's Orlando
Leading
Arcia.
off for the
Doubled his
Braves,
first time on.
shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Senga back to work. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Upstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a
Two strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses,
Yep.
and it's 2-2. Good eye right there. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always
Now
easy
batting,
laying off a
center fielder,
3-2
Michael
pitch, and I
Harris,
tell you
the
what,
second.
he earned that walk.
Now, Michael Harris the second. He's grounded out a couple of times. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that
Left
play
fielder,
defensively.
Jackson.
A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Here's Profar now. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit hard, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they're up by 3.
Oh, here we are,
Now
third
batting,
time through
third
the order,
baseman,
and this is
Austin
where we
Riley.
see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
out
New
of the
York
pen
Mets.
comes the right-hander,
Number
Daniel
72.
Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Nunez.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Profar leads off first with one away. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high,
Now
but they
batting,
did a really
first
nice job of
baseman,
setting that
Matt
pitch up.
Olson.
The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the pitch to Olson. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here's Brandon
Leading
Nimmo.
off for
Struck
the
out
Mets,
swinging his first
left
time.
fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them
No
yet.
balls, 2 strikes.
Sale delivers. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's off the mark.
That's out.
Ball 2. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right
Now
there. Not
batting,
much to it. And I'm
designated
sure he'd
hitter,
love another swing at it because
Marte.
it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Marte batting with one down takes a strike. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. Out to short, Arcia. Whips it across. Marte retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get
Up
there. Just
next
rolled
for
over
the
it. Got
Mets,
the ground ball.
Center fielder Tyrone
Now here
Taylor.
is Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And another ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No strike.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is
Now
going to have a
batting,
very aggressive
catcher,
secondary lead. So
Francisco
ball down the line or
Alvarez.
into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Angel
So up
Acuna.
next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. He reached on a walk his first time. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Sale ready. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And he can't make the play. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
You know, when you flat out botch a fly ball in the outfield, it's a pretty terrible feeling, but it compounds things when it allows 2 runs to score. It happens to every outfielder at some point, but you just hate to see it when it's such an impactful error.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Now this is in the air down the line. Kelnick. And that will end the inning. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2.
Leading off for the Braves, the designated hitter Marcell Ozuna.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
You know, these
0-1's the
Braves
count.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Inside, just missed.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
1 out, bases empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Let's go, man. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Murphy.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted in the air, out to left. Nimmo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now Jared
batting,
Kelnick.
right fielder Jared Kelnick.
And that's in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 2. Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That's in there. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Sale and a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
Third baseman.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now at the plate, Mark Vientos. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1's the
efficient
count.
in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Albies throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on, and 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching for the New York Mets,
Well,
number
one-run
55.
game. And now the shortstop,
Ryan
Orlando Arcia.
Stanek.
Stanek in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs and outside. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II, the next to hit. A little bit low.
Ball 1.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Now
Well,
batting,
there's
left
something
fielder,
really nice about
Jurickson
getting yourself an
Profile.
automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
One out, runner at second. Profar climbs in on that left side.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. Profar is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. That's outside. Ball 1. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 4-2. Runner at first with 2 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Riley off of first with 2 away. On the outside corner, 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Just misses with that one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting loose out there. Bummer, a left-hander, also throwing. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's inside.
Ball 3.
Fought off foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this
Now
one.
batting,
That was his 3rd
designated hitter,
strikeout, and this one
Starling
looking,
Marte.
obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Starling Marte. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. The Mets trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle and a base hit right there.
Now batting.
I could watch base
center
hits like that one all day
Tyrone
long, and so could
Taylor.
every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Around second is Marte. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way. Really important at bat coming up now.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a
Now
minute.
pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher on now, Pierce
Number
Johnson.
38.
Well, the best relievers
Pierce
love the
Johnson.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So the tying run is second, and that misses. 1-1. And fouled off. Second and third here, 1 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Two on, 1 out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call.
Up
He probably
next
should have
for the
got it.
Mets,
He didn't let it affect his
second
focus,
baseman,
and he came back with another
Luis
good pitch to get him swinging.
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Outside low, 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Johnson fires. And a count 1-2. And that's down and away. Stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Albies. Squeezes it. That is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 4-2.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Now pitching for
Taking
the New York
over on the
Mets.
mound for the Mets, Reed
Number
Garrett.
75, Reed Garrett.
And now the
Leading
DH,
off for the
Marcell
Braves, the
Ozuna.
designated hitter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches
Ozuna.
last time.
Come on, man. Let's go.
And the first
Oh, that
pitch
tipped
misses
out.
for ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Turn the double.
First
Ball.
pitch misses. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ozuna on at first. Nobody out.
Sit him down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up
Now
drawing a
batting,
walk.
catcher
Very gritty.
Sean Murphy.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Crying out loud.
Let's go, New York.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one.
1 ball. 2
First
strikes.
and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jared
Now
Kelman
batting,
getting ready
right
to
fielder,
hit.
Jared Kelman.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next
Oh,
pitch
that's
is
out.
outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. That's a
Nope.
little bit low.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss as he is out front.
2-2 count.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1.
out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get
Now
down the
batting,
line,
shortstop,
knowing that a
Orlando
double play will
Arcia.
end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Arcia
1-1,
at
no
the
strike.
plate and takes high there.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that one is inside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Johnson back to work. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Juan
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Soto.
3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's had a tough
0-1
day at the
count.
plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 down, base is empty. That
Nope,
misses,
that's the ball.
and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And that one in the air, center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next for the Mets,
Vientos.
Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th.
0-2
One more
the count.
out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
Now
hitter
pitching
coming up to
for the
hit.
Mets.
Classic bullpen move right here.
Number
So
81.
we'll see how it works out.
Danny Young.
And now the center
Leading off
fielder,
for the
Michael
Braves,
Harris the
center
second.
fielder, Michael Harris the second.
There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Sean Reed Foley up and loosening in the pen. And the 0-1. Check
Inside
swing,
ball.
and he held up. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball one.
Base is
One ball,
empty,
two
one
strikes,
away.
count.
Here at the top of the ninth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now batting,
benefits,
third
the
baseman,
advantages of
Austin Riley.
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Popped up first base side. Alonso sizing this one up. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. Raisel Iglesias on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine
pitching
any save
for
is an easy
Atlanta.
one. You're holding a small
Number
lead on the
26.
scoreboard, and you know those hitters are
Raisel
going to give you the
Iglesias.
best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and
Leading
close it out.
off for the Mets,
Pete Alonso
first
digs in
baseman,
now.
Pete Alonso.
There's a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And the polar bear strikes out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen,
Now
go
batting,
right after the
left
hitters, and
fielder,
3 pitches later,
Brandon
you got one
Nimmo.
out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Just off the
That's
inside edge. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And downstairs. The Mets down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. And they'll do it again. Two now. That one missed. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Now batting, designated hitter
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up.